The guy won't go down, he's got a chin.
Yo, it's CBC Boxing. Don't forget to subscribe, yeah? Straight boxing news. Hit up the Instagram, TBC_boxing. Let's go. You know, heavyweight boxing seems to be back up on the rise again. Quite similar to that of the 90s. It got to a phase where, obviously, as we all know, the Klitschko brothers reigned over the heavyweight division. And the quality of heavyweight boxers wasn't of the best. Or should I say, there wasn't a wide range of quality opponents for Klitschko until now, pretty much, where you've got a range of world-class fighters. You've got Usyk now, you've got Joshua now, you've got Fury, you've got Wilder, you've got guys like Joseph Parker, Ruiz, and so on and so on. Now, Dillian Whyte refers to himself as the can man, basically referring to the point that he's willing to fight anyone who can get it. What's it go? How's it go? Anyone who can get it, or something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but something along those lines anyway. Now, I've seen this article on BoxingScene.com, which Dillian Whyte pretty much said that he would love to smash Deontay Wilder's face in. Now, this is referring to, obviously, for those who don't know, what Dillian Whyte was scheduled to fight Povetkin in a rematch, which was set for November 21st, I think, and then got pushed back to January. I think he was even quite lucky that November fight didn't go ahead, because I actually think Povetkin was going to win that, and I thought the rematch was too soon for Dillian Whyte, but we're not going to get into that now. But then, yeah, it was set for November, and then it got pushed forward to January, or pushed back to January. But now both dates have been postponed because Povetkin's recovering from COVID-19. Now, it's rumoured that Dillian Whyte is set to face a different opponent, and the Povetkin rematch could happen in the summer. And apparently, he's looking at the top heavyweights. He's looking at Andrew Ruiz. He's looking at Ortiz, and he's also looking at Deontay Wilder. And I was thinking, right, like I'm one of those. I think that Dillian Whyte needs to be a bit more careful in his opponents, especially at this time of his career. You know, he decided to fight Povetkin, a world-class opponent, and you know what happened there. I think he needs to be a little bit smarter with his decision-making in who he decides to fight. I don't think fighting Wilder before a rematch with Povetkin is the smartest thing to do. Simply, reason being is because I think Wilder's going to win. I think Wilder is going to spark out Dillian Whyte. Now, 2 knockouts in devastating fashion, back-to-back, isn't the most ideal thing, especially if we're talking on a confidence perspective. I personally think that if he is going to have a different opponent prior to the Povetkin rematch, it should not be a top 10 opponent. It should just be someone who we can, you know, test a few new skills that he's learned in the gym. Reason being, he's now training in Portugal, and he's got himself a new trainer, Xavier Miller, I think his name is. And with that being said, I don't think he should have left Mark Tibbs in the first place. But anyway, there you go. Yeah, being that he's got a new trainer, and we saw David Codwell and Xavier Miller in the corner against Povetkin, and you know, a few question marks raised about who was actually making the decisions in the corner, who was the one who was directing him, and so on and so on. But I still think, you know, Whyte has a few. He makes a few mistakes in the fight, as you can see. Against Povetkin, you can see he tends to lean forward a little bit, so he's susceptible to more shots, to more power shots. He hasn't got the best of straight right hands. He does have an excellent hook, to be fair. I think Hatman Strikes Back said that in the video as well. But yeah, I think if he's to fight Wilder, because they tried to get it on when Wilder was WBC champion, but for some reason I don't think Wilder accepted it. He decided to fight Ortiz. But yeah, right now I personally think Wilder takes him out. I think he takes him out in this fight, and I don't think it's a good fight for Dillian Whyte. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? CBC, thank you very much.